Union in the Storm, dedicated to Risat and our new family member Tabtila. Ango Heritage. So let's go. So Tabtila, this is for you. I guess hopefully you will be able to figure out all these dudes in these pictures. Okay, so I am Mahmoud and I am Risat's cousin. And as an older brother, I can recall vividly that I used to wrestle them and I used to pin them down to make sure they know their place. And as the time passed by, it was getting tougher for me. And let's not get into the detail. The one of the main thing, that fun thing I remember, that all this beard that I have, these are very organic beard. That means I never shaved. And when I used to make wuzu or anytime I wash my face, I used to bless them with this water. And for some reason they didn't appreciate it, but I used to pin them down and make sure they get all the blessing from this barakah of my water droplets from this thing. And anyhow, so what happened is that, so these are some of the fond memory that I have, and because of this blessing, look how great they came out. Okay, now let's talk about today now where we come from. This is I guess this is what we all know. This is a wall map, and our Bangladesh is somewhere over there, and this is the Sylhet, I guess, where Tabtila come from, and this is the little Shondip that where we come from. So let's just talk more about Shondip. Every grain of sand that is in Shondip, they come from the top of the wall from the Himalaya, and they roll down the river, and all the sand got whipped by the water, and that's one of the theory that they got the name Shondip. Sand got whipped and we got Shondip. And now, so this Shondip is actually like very close. On the west of Shondip is the Sundarban. Sundarban is the home of the lion. Not lion, sorry, it's a tiger actually, Bengal tiger, home of Bengal tiger. So this is Shondip from the boat, and this is the Chittagong on the other side. So Sundarban is the home of this Bengal tiger, and the last time we checked, in Shondip there is no tiger, but nevertheless, people of Shondip are freedom loving, and they are no less furious than the tigers. Let's just keep that in mind. And now, that's where we come from. Shondip is a Shonardip. We're back again, and now in Shondip, this little island used to have around 300,000 people. And all these people, because of the isolation, they got a lot of intermarriages, and every people that from the Shondip at least related to every one of us at least 4 or 5 different ways. Okay, next person that we are going to talk about, that Risat and us, we have a grandfather who is a very much legendary. And this is the person called Jamshed Wakil, and this is him when he's young, and this is when he was old. And this little baby that you see on the lap, let's just keep it as a suspense. In the end of the video, we are going to show. And now we are going to introduce who is that baby. But right now, there is something special about our grandfather, our Nana, which is that when he passed away, he was buried, and after a few years, his body was found intact. I mean, like, this is a pure proof that he was a saint and the wali of Allah. And he had, I mean, like, as his name says, that he is a wakil. So he is among his grandchildren. Among his grandchildren, a fun fact is that Risat is the only one that chose his career of being the lawyer. And he was a lawyer, parliamentarian, and he was actually a leader during the wartime. Pakistan Navy sent the soldiers, Pakistan Army, they sent the Navy to protect him during the wartime. And he make the Shondip a peaceful place. He could have taken advantage to settle some score. But instead of doing that, he kept and saved a lot of minority Hindus in his house, and he actually kept the Shondip very peaceful, that many refugees from other places of Bangladesh found protection in Shondip. And I mean, like, my mom used to tell a lot of story about him. And unfortunately, my mom was not able to attend this wedding. She passed away. Please, everybody make dua for her. This is my mom. And I have a lot of fond memory. And so, like, my mom all the time used to talk about my grandfather and how amazing person he was. And and he was a shining example while he was living and when he passed this world. And we all, our family member, live under his shadow. And we all kind of have a lot of things to say. So Risat can relate that many things he must be heard about our Nana from his mom. So Risat, you are very lucky and fortunate that this your mom is like a mountain of support behind your back. And let's all of us make dua that all of them, they get a long, healthy, and blessed life. And there is another baby which is a suspense that you'll figure out who this baby is. And Risat, another thing, really, that heartwarming thing that happened, that you brought this our Chotu auntie and make sure that she attend this wedding. Okay. When Nanubhaya was passing away, I remember you never saw Nanubhaya, but Nanubhaya was pointing at this Chotu auntie. And if Nanubhaya was alive today, he would be very grateful to you for doing that. It's a very heartwarming. Thank you for giving us opportunity to meet Chotu auntie, and may Allah bless you more. And now, the thing that we are waiting for, who are those babies that you saw? I guess this should give you the clue that who are these babies. And I guess that should conclude my presentations. And remember this, live like a child, and there are always challenges to overcome. I guess that's the inspiration sometimes I get when my kids manage to go to a place, to unexpected places, and come in a creative way to overcome the obstacle. Anyway, welcome to the family. But okay, one more thing to catch. The title of the show, the presentation that I did, Union in the Storm. I know that Allah said to rush to the good deeds. But really, do you really need to get married in the middle of this snowy storm? That was really dangerous and reckless. Risat and Tabtila. Anyway, but it was amazing experience. My kids loved it and we enjoyed every bit of it. I wouldn't mind doing it all over again. May Allah bless you. And Tabtila, remember, behind every successful man, there is a strong woman. And I believe, and crisis manager, ER doctor would suffice for that. May Allah give you guys strength, and may Allah give you guys, make a means to open the door of goodness and khair. Ameen. Take care. Enjoy.